The day I died, I saw the killer. I remember the exact moment I died, not because it was painful, not because it was loud, but because everything suddenly became quiet. Too quiet. It felt like the world had been muted, like someone pressed a button and turned everything off. 1 second, I was standing in my apartment. My phone was in my hand. I was reading something completely unimportant. And then, nothing. No warning, no sound. Just silence. And suddenly, I was on the floor, lying on my back, staring at the ceiling. At first, I didn't understand what had happened. I thought maybe I slipped. Maybe I fainted. But something felt wrong. Very wrong. I tried to move. Nothing. I tried to blink. Nothing. I tried to breathe, but I couldn't feel it. I couldn't feel anything at all. It was like my body had disappeared, like I was no longer inside it. That's when I noticed something. A small red line, right beside me. At first, I didn't realize what it was. It looked like paint or water, but it wasn't. It was blood. My blood. It slowly spread across the floor, quietly, without urgency, without sound. And in that moment, I understood. I was dead, but something didn't make sense. If I was dead, why was I still here? Why could I still see? Why could I still think? Why was I still aware? Panic started to grow, not in my body, but inside my mind. I tried to scream, but there was no voice. I tried to move, but there was no body. I was trapped, completely trapped, inside the moment of my own death. And then I heard it, a sound, soft, distant, but real. Footsteps, slow, careful. Someone was walking inside my apartment. My thoughts froze. I wasn't alone. Someone else was here. Someone who shouldn't be here. Someone who killed me. The footsteps got closer, each step slow, measured, like the person had no reason to rush, like they already knew what had happened, like they were completely in control. A shadow stretched across the wall, long, dark, unfamiliar. Then a figure appeared. They stepped into the room, calm, too calm. They didn't look surprised. They didn't look scared. They didn't look like someone who just killed a person. They looked normal. That was the most terrifying part. They walked past my body, without hesitation, without even looking around. Then they stopped, right beside me. I tried to see their face. I focused as hard as I could, but something was wrong. It was blurry, not completely, just enough to hide their identity. I couldn't recognize them, no matter how hard I tried. Who are you, I thought. But there was no answer. The figure slowly crouched down. Their movements were calm, controlled, almost practiced. They reached into their pocket, pulled out a phone, unlocked it, then turned the screen toward my face. And suddenly, everything became clear. I saw myself, my body, lying on the floor, eyes slightly open, face calm, too calm. That wasn't how I felt. That wasn't how I should look. Then something changed. A message appeared on the screen. You did the right thing. My mind stopped. What? What does that mean? Who sent that? Why would someone send that? The figure didn't react. They just stared at the message, like they already knew it was there. Then they locked the phone and slowly stood up. It's over now. They spoke. And that's when everything broke. That voice. I knew that voice. I had heard it my entire life. Every thought, every doubt, every decision. That voice was mine. I forced myself to look again at their face. This time, there was no blur, no distortion, no distance. Just the truth. It was me, standing over my own body. Same face, same eyes, same everything, but different. There was no fear in his expression, no confusion, no hesitation. Only certainty, only calm, only acceptance. No, I thought, this isn't real. But it was. The other me looked down at the body, at me. Then he smiled. A quiet smile, a small one, but enough. I told you, he said, you wouldn't understand until the end. And then the memories came. Not slowly, not gently, all at once. Late nights, sitting alone, thinking too much, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like nothing would ever change. The silence, the pressure, the voice in my head, always there, always whispering, telling me there was only one way out. And then I remembered There was no intruder, no stranger, no fight, no struggle. Just a moment, a decision, a quiet one, a final one. The message, you did the right thing. It wasn't from someone else. It was from me, the version of me that had already decided. The version that stopped hesitating. The version that acted. The version standing in front of me now. The killer. Not someone else. Not a stranger. Not a shadow. Just me. The part of me I ignored. The part that grew stronger every day. The part that finally took control. He turned toward the door. Slowly. Without emotion. Without regret. Before leaving, he stopped. Without looking back, he said, "Now you can rest." The door opened. Light filled the room. Then it closed. And he was gone. The footsteps faded. The silence returned. I was alone with my body. Alone with the truth. I didn't see my killer. I became my killer. And that was the last thing I ever understood, before everything disappeared.